internet ready. Hey, the boy Nico O'Reilly is definitely internet ready. Like, let's get his files, let's get his stats, because he's doing mad stuff. You get me? And Chelsea put in a £35 million bid for him in 2025 January, and obviously Man City turned it down because, you know, the boy Pep is saying, bro, my man's the future. You get me? He's internet ready, he's the future, and let's flip the screen. You get me? And he's on levels, the youngest in charge. You just get some stats and just listen.
One performance that stood out to me is Nico O'Reilly. Now, I've talked about Nico O'Reilly a number of times, and I've said that it is strange to see a player who is not a left back by trade to play in that position, because, you know,
he's not a left back by trade. He's a midfielder, but he's playing the position of a left back, and he's doing madness, bro. You get me? Hey, Real Madrid in December, they took that L and they wasn't internet ready, but O'Reilly was internet ready. But anyways, get back into this.
left backs tend to kind of be seen as smaller players who are a bit more agile, have a bit more of a lower center of gravity, and, you know, stuff like that. But O'Reilly is a bit of a different player. He's tall, he's lanky, technically he's so good on the ball, he's so good going forward, very good. Obviously going backwards defending wise, he's still learning his trade, and having a manager like Pep guiding you through that, I mean, what more can you ask for as a player? You've got one of the best managers in the history of football.
Got one of the best managers in the history of football. You get me? Should he get PFA Youngest Player of the Season? And should he get the call up for England? Should he be getting the call up for England? First choice LB at the World Cup. Let me know, guys. Let me know.
You the trade of being a left back when you're not a defender or a left back to begin with. You can't ask for anything better. But Nico O'Reilly for me was the standout player for me. I think he was really good on the ball. I think defensively, especially coming up against Rodrigo in this whole game. Then sometimes Real Madrid switching, coming up against Vinny, coming up against Bellingham sometimes, who would drift out to the right hand side. Coming up against all of these players, quality players, and holding your own. I think that
it's good to see that he's getting these flowers. You get me? Obviously he didn't coming through the academy. Obviously, the star boy was Foden, but you can see levels of what's going on with him right now. You get me? You can see the levels. People are waking up. People are understanding what's going on. You get me? He's internet ready.
I was really impressed by this kid today. Nico O'Reilly, just 20 years old. Another really exciting, promising England talent that's coming through. First time I've properly watched him in real life. And I was in the corner that he was defending for the first half, right? And I tell you what, Madueke was not getting much out of him. I think this is probably the best example. The ball comes out to Madueke. O'Reilly's already read it. Gets out to Madueke quickly. Then they're in a foot race. He keeps up with him and shoves Madueke off the ball. And then it's about the composure. You know, he could play this out for a throw-in. Could have rolled it back to Donnarumma, but that would have put Donnarumma in a bit of pressure. So he carries it out. And then he's got the audacity to Megs Madueke. And after that,
Hey, definitely internet ready. But let's talk about Real Madrid, because he was the player of the match for Real Madrid. He scored on Real Madrid, and this was his interview. What
a performance from you. How good does it feel to win here at the Bernabeu with all the history they have in this competition and the rivalry with Man City as well?
Yeah, it's such a good feeling. I mean, to come here, what an atmosphere it is, what a stadium it is. It's so tough to come and play here. But yeah, we got the 3 points, and that's the most important thing.
And you've scored your first ever Champions League goal at the Bernabeu. How special is that?
Yeah, very special. Over the moon with it. This goal will be with me forever. But yeah, as I said, the most important thing was the 3 points, and that's what we got.
It was such a quick reaction from you.
Bro, he should definitely get the PFA Young Player of the Season. He's had a brilliant season. Let me know in the comments what you think, man. Let me even flip the screen. Actually, let's get back to this.
You're in a striker's position. You've been learning that off Erling Haaland by any chance?
Yeah, he's been giving me a few tips.
What's it been like for you this season? You've made more appearances already than the whole of the last campaign. Are you enjoying that extra responsibility?
Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm just taking it all in my stride. Every game as it comes, working hard every session. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it.
I know this wasn't a knockout match in the Champions League, but is beating Real Madrid
Bro, that is a big statement. You get me? To beat Real Madrid. You get me? And obviously, the Chelsea, even going into stats, so like looking at the numbers, look, Chelsea wanted Nico O'Reilly in January, and it was reported that they wanted to offer 35 million. Man City said no, as they didn't want to sell future control of the player. He's really good. Pep Guardiola also said about Nico, who scored 2 goals yesterday. You get me? Internet ready. This is the interview here. And it just said Nico O'Reilly, he's a top player. He can play in 3 or 4 positions. Just going back to his original position is midfield, and he's playing left back. His presence in set pieces, 1v1 with the ball, he's really good. Arrives good in a final position. He's a player, hopefully, for many years. Says Man City, bro. That's solid. You get me? That is solid. It's solid, man. Like this, and let's get into some of these matches that he's had, some of these goals.
My man of the match, even without the goal, Nico O'Reilly. Fantastic, man. Fantastic. This is a real statement performance for a youngster who maybe last season really came into the team second half of the year, made a name for himself. But this season, when City go and buy Aït-Nouri, you're thinking to yourself, okay, that's City's left-hand side sorted. Aït-Nouri gets that injury, O'Reilly comes in, and he hasn't looked back. Aït-Nouri is an international. He's a player with vast Premier League experience. You are not getting back to this team anytime soon. I'm sorry to tell you. He is a problem. He is a real problem. And he had it tough because I actually think one of the only good Madrid players today was Rodrigo. O'Reilly had a good battle with him, but I think he can come out of that battle today very proud of his performance. Very, very proud. The goal is just a cherry on top. But my favorite moment from O'Reilly was actually at the end of the first half. Haaland.
Ooh. Hey, O'Reilly.
Internet ready.
You're internet ready, my brother. You see the next goal you score. Bro, I need the caption post to be internet ready.
Ache.
You're internet
ready.
You're internet ready.
Cherokee with the 2 chances they get at the back post. I'm sorry, if you watch that chance back, Nico O'Reilly covers so much ground from his own half. Busts a gut to get past Valverde, to get past Asensio, to get past all the runners. Doku finds him brilliantly, and then the pass in behind was fantastic. But today, it's a real professional performance from City. My man.
Solid, man, for them to even beat Real Madrid. But obviously you got Pep as well, but City hasn't been City-ing, Ache. They haven't been City-ing. Let me know your thoughts in the comment, but big shout out to Nico O'Reilly. Tell him to keep on going, you get me, my bro. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Peace.